Hey everyone, and welcome to Stripped Music Diary. I'm Shannon, and today I'm here in Sunnyside Cemetery in St. Petersburg, Florida, to talk to you a little bit about the track Curvy by the new project from Dolores O'Riordan and Andy Rourke called D.A.R.K. Yes, it's Dolores O'Riordan from the Cranberries and Andy Rourke from the Smiths. They've teamed up with a New York-based DJ named Ole Kortevsky. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Originally, Ole and Andy Rourke wanted to work on a project together, and at some point along the line they enlisted Dolores O'Riordan from the Cranberries, and they made this really minimalistic dark wave band called D.A.R.K. And I'm really excited to see what they do. I listened to the song Curvy. If you haven't, check it out. It's really strange, and I have no way to describe it to you except for the intro definitely sounds like the main line throughout, or the main like keyboard sequence throughout the song Girls by the Beastie Boys. So at first I wasn't sure what to make of it. I didn't think that it was going to be taking itself seriously. But about 20 seconds in, the more gloomy, darker keyboard synths come in. And then you hear dueling vocals, which we're not quite sure what or who is singing. You know, I mean, we know it's Dolores, but is it Andy Rourke? Is it Ole Kortevsky? I'm not sure, but I'm interested to find out. But it definitely starts to take itself more seriously around the 20-second mark, and then it basically gets a little bit more layered from there. The track begins with the dueling vocals, and about 50 seconds in, you hear the iconic wailing from Dolores O'Riordan, and that's the point where you know it's her. And because up until then you really can't tell that it's her, and it could kind of be anyone. It's a good minimalistic synth project. It's not out of this world. It's not spectacular. I mean, I'd hate to judge a synth book by its cover and tell you that it's garbage, but it's all right. And you have to listen to it for yourself to see what I mean, that it gets increasingly more layered. I think it tries too hard to take itself seriously and be a doomy dark wave band, or a dark wave song. It's good, but it's not great is my final synopsis of it. And I'm super excited to hear more from the project. Maybe that's just kind of that's just the cusp of things, and we're going to be treated to something much better. But they're definitely riding the coattails of like Churches and Cold Cave. So if you're fans of those bands, you'll like this. I really don't think it's anything unique at all. And the Cranberries, I feel like people have very strong opinions about the Cranberries. You either love them or you hate them, and a lot of it has to do with Dolores's voice, I think. Whenever I hear people mocking the Cranberries, it's because of her wailing. So if she keeps that to a minimum, this might kind of stand on its own two legs. But I mean, it's hard to say so early on. This is just a reaction video, and I just wanted to put it out there that I am really excited to see where it goes. And Dolores has never stopped making music over the years, so this is kind of the most exciting thing she's done since the Cranberries. So it's kind of intriguing. So we'll see where it goes, and we'll do a full review on the album when it comes out. It comes out on May 27th, but I'm not sure if that's the UK, and being that I live in the US, we might have to wait a little longer. But it's called Science Agrees, which initially was the name of the project that Ole Kortevsky was working on, but they made that into the album title, so I guess that's where it came from. And there's a few tour dates as well. They're in Ireland and I think the UK though, so no US dates, but it's a cool little thing and super interesting, on Dolores's part. But as a whole, and if you were listening to it as a darkwave fan, as far as a separate entity, it's okay. So thanks for watching, and if you've listened to the track, let us know what you think in the comments below, and follow us on Instagram. I'll put the username below for that as well. All right, thanks so much. Bye.